Hello everyone, my name is No Quote, but you can just call me Diego, and today we are looking at the B model for the 42117. This is the jet airplane. Before we move any further, I just want to remind you that if you want to check out the original 42117 race plane, I have a video for that. You can check that out at the end of this video. This B model uses 149 pieces of the original race plane set. And here we have our jet plane. This is the B model of the 42117. Essentially, it is just the same thing as the original race plane, just in a different configuration, as a lot of these B models tend to do. However, since I really liked the original race plane, I also very much like this jet plane. I mean, yeah, it's basically the same more or less story as the race plane, but I don't know, I just like it. There's nothing else for me to say. In terms of functionality, well, it's the same thing. We do have a propeller that moves along with the wheels, except this time the propeller is at the back of the jet engine, sort of like a turbine of sorts. And if we roll this jet plane across the ground, you can see that it also moves. Oh. I guess because of the orientation of the wheels, it is a bit less sturdy. It does tend to fall over a bit more than the original race plane. So if you were to play around with it, well, then I guess you'd have to put that into consideration. But because of this front wheel being on a single pin connector, this plane also has the functionality to sort of turn in a way. The front wheel can sort of swivel around. If you can look closely at the bottom there, it does work. According to the instructions, it is a feature that it is advertising for this plane, so it was intentional. Sometimes you do get those moments where it just turns around completely 180 degrees. You just have to be careful when you move this around because your hand can get stuck on this propeller, causing the jet plane to stop moving. But yeah, overall, I'd say this is a pretty nice build. I do find that this wing over here, these two white wings sticking out, is kind of weird. Not really aware of any planes that have a wing right up below the cockpit like this, so forward close to the nose. But yeah, I think for me that's really the only visual sort of issue that I have with this plane. I do very much like the use of these panel fairings to make the nose. And yeah, there is a bit of a gap between this cockpit and the nose of the plane, but I don't really think there's anything that could be done for it. They did the best that they could with this build. Again, it is a B model, so I guess we can expect a bit less from it. Anyway, I would say that this build is passable and still sparks joy in me whenever I see it. Though, yeah, I think I still like the original race plane slightly better. This one isn't too far behind though. Overall, this was quite a pleasant B model to build. I think if I were to compare both the race plane and the jet airplane, it would be pretty close tie, but because the A model utilizes all of the parts a bit better, I think I would just stay with the race plane. Anyway, that was my review of the 42117B model, the jet airplane. Thanks for watching.